Yeah, man, I've had several dry spells, and especially with the From Software games existing, I mean, I can always go back to them and play. I remember, see, I started with Castlevania, and after Curse of Darkness, after I pretty much played so much out of Curse of Darkness, done just about everything, I just couldn't get the Death's Pulse. Um, it was 2000, maybe 6 or 7. I mean, I don't think my memory's a little bit blurry. But nothing else was coming out because the Castlevania games didn't really go in the direction that I wanted. I didn't care for Lords of Shadow. I tried it multiple
Hmm.
times, and I just can't. I just can't stand the gameplay. It's trying to be something that is not like it's trying to be God of War, and
Hmm.
it personally didn't work for me. So I just kind of abandoned it. And I was kind of hoping they would eventually go back to the old formula, at least with the 3D, at least with the PS2 games. I mean, they've kind of done the 2D style.
Hmm.
However, I want more of the Lament of Innocence or Curse of Darkness style, and I just don't think they're ever going to do it again. I mean, I don't even know if they're ever going to upgrade them for a current generation.
Hmm.
I just don't think the fan base is there. I know that the fan base is very passionate. I just don't think it's big enough. But they may prove me wrong. Konami may just release a collection just for the 3D games, which I would love to see Castlevania 64, Legacy of Darkness, and then Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness, which would be fantastic. I would love to play those games. And
I don't know, man. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player, and Konami listening to the base, I wouldn't hold your breath.
yeah, the Silent Hill thing was yeah. I'm kind of going off.
GT, Silent Hills, Hideo Kojima, all of that. Yeah, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll see how it turns out. The Japanese one aesthetically looked fine, but it was a cinematic trailer. I was really hoping for gameplay. I kind of get ticked off when it's just cinematics. Um, but going back, I saw Demon Souls in Game Informer magazine. It was a satire, and so ever since I was introduced to Demon Souls, my passion for gaming really sparked up. I was like, okay, well this is nice, but I thought Demon Souls was just going to be the only one, and I didn't expect Dark Souls, and then from there it's just kind of history. And there
Mhm.
there are several aspects in gaming that I really look forward to. You got the whole skill based kind of the From Software games that I enjoy, where I can challenge myself in a very fair way, where I can just keep pushing myself. Um, and then you got the kind of the more creative side, like Little Big Planet, Super Mario Maker 2.
Mhm.
Games like that are not out often, unfortunately.
Mhm.
And then probably other ones I would have to think about that are currently not. I mean, well, horror games. There's not a whole lot of really good horror games. Resident Evil 7 came out, and that's actually one of my favorite games of all time, and that was extremely well established in my opinion.
And
Um, but
fun fact about me, I'm a bit weird. I cannot do horror anything. I am way too on edge as a person that intentionally trying to scare myself is probably the worst thing I could
oh,
do.
really?
Fun fact about me. Yeah, I don't really play horror games. I have like an outsider looking in sort of view on horror. I get why people appreciate it, and I'm like, man, I wish I could appreciate it the way other people do, but I physically cannot. I am so jumpy, I am so jittery that it just becomes a however many hours of an anxiety attack because I'm like, something is coming for me. I am going to die in real life when this thing gets me.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, horror games are weird to me.
Yeah, definitely don't play it on VR.
Yeah, no, yeah, that sounds like legitimate torture. I do not like the sound of
it makes me motion sick. I get really bad motion sickness playing it in VR.